spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. And it's James in at the 3, the small forward. And for Detroit, the wing pair we'll see going is going to be Ivy and Thompson. Harris steps in at the 4 with Duren at the center spot. And it's Cunningham in at the 1 spot. And the Pistons combining veteran shooting stand with their young core. And it's been a winning recipe.
Yeah, they've given Cade Cunningham room to operate, along with Jalen Duren and Asar Thompson. So much athleticism to attack that newfound space.
Now here is Harris. Cunningham outside. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Doncic. Cunningham's shot is off.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
James, the pass to Doncic. Hachimura setting the pick for Doncic. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Detroit with the ball. Harris kicks to Cunningham. Pass to Duren. The kick out to Cunningham. Detroit needs to get off a shot. And Duren slams it in.
That is what they want from Duren. Spike it, young fella.
Doncic with a screen on Ivy. Reeves against Ivy. Reeves can't hit. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, JB Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. As you might expect, we talked about the game plan for defending Luka Doncic. Coach stressed that they'll double-team him often, saying, quote, "We want him to feel challenged on every single shot. I don't want him to get exactly what he wants out there." Sounds like Luka should expect hands in his face at all times tonight. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Now, here's Thompson. After Luka Doncic's miss.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing 3rd in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
And he makes the first.
Well, I appreciate how focused DeAndre Ayton is on excelling at what he does best. His primary concern is being a force in the paint on both ends.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Stan, when you think of the most athletic teams in the NBA, the Pistons have to be right up there.
Yeah, a handful of supreme athletes. And most importantly, Kevin, they use that athleticism to attack and disrupt. That's what makes the difference.
Now here is Harris. Cunningham for three. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Over in the corner, Doncic. Reeves with the screen for Doncic. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
Now here is Harris. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. That one on Ayton. Staying over the course of his career, Tobias Harris has shown a willingness to embrace various roles.
Well, look, Kevin, Tobias Harris is not only a highly skilled player, but he is a team-oriented, win-first, veteran guy, totally unselfish, and will just figure out a way that he needs to help any team he's on get to where they want to go.
He's perfect from the line this time.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Pass to Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
Here's Duran. And here's Ivy. Detroit, no good that time either. Pass to Ayton. No good that time. Great defense that time from Duran. Thompson outside. A three-pointer, no good. Lakers trail by 3. Doncic outside. Hachimura the pass to James. And he hits it to tie the game up.
And you know James isn't thinking twice about that shot. Knows he has the green light.
Harris, right side. Pass to Ivy. Now here's Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
LeBron against Thompson. The drive by James. Detroit with the rebound.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Rui Hachimura picks one up.
And whenever Harris is aggressive like this, I think it's for the best because he has that ability to attract contact.
That's good from Harris. Both shots good from the stripe. Lakers trail by 4. James looking around. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Ayton. It's Cunningham with the rebound. The Pistons have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Duran the pass to Cunningham. To the inside. And Thompson slams it home.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 6-point game. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Ayton in the corner. Hachimura kicks to LeBron. Back to Hachimura. Pass to Doncic. And the three ball is good.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
And Ivy now top of the key. Back to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, they need Cunningham to be effective from that mid-range area.
Cunningham against Doncic. Cunningham with some nice D.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Ivy passes to Thompson. Here's Duran. Cunningham for three. Knocks down the three ball. Cunningham's got 5 now.
Wow, Cunningham dialing it up from three-point range.
Pass to Hachimura. Ayton sets the pick for Hachimura. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Cunningham's shot is off.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
To the paint, it's stolen by Duran. Here's the drive. Ivy with the bucket.
I like the mid-range shot from Ivy. That's a key for him in his development.
LeBron against Thompson. Reeves with the screen on Thompson. LeBron passes to Reeves. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Lakers shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Robinson comes in for Asar Thompson, and it's LeVert in for Ivy. Detroit leading by 4. Now Cunningham. He's got 5. You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also, his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
That's good from Cunningham.
Well, it's his heart and leadership that set Cunningham apart. He's never given you less than 100%, and he's always playing to win.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Smart's checked in. And so Cunningham nails both of them. Lakers trail by 6. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Luka Doncic has studied LeBron James's game for a long time, and now they're teammates. Luka said, "It's a dream come true. I always look up to him. I think we both make our teams better. Our IQ is very high. Just having two guys like that on the court helps the whole team out." Kevin, back to you.
Quite a tandem. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Vanderbilt with it. Doncic outside. A step back shot here. Detroit with the rebound. And here's LeVert. Stolen away. Doncic against LeVert. Doncic's shot is good. Doncic has got 5 now.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Doncic after the basket by Detroit. Smart kicks to Kleber. Pass to Doncic. And shot on the way. Again, Los Angeles.
And really, Doncic can score from any area. His arsenal is very impressive.
Outside Robinson. Down low. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Lakers trail by 4. Here's Smart. Hasn't made one yet.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now, here's Doncic. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Robinson. Inside. It's tipped. Doncic with the steal. Here's LaRavia. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Harris inside. He's against Vanderbilt. Cunningham outside. Shot clock at 5. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 4. To the inside. Here's Harris. Duren. It's good on the putback.
Well, the numbers will show that Duren is one of the top offensive rebounders in the game. He is a high motor player.
Now, here's Doncic. He has 7. Vanderbilt finds Smart. Back to Vanderbilt. Here's Kleber. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Pistons leading by 6. Pass to Cunningham. Vanderbilt with the steal. Now Kleber. Now Doncic. Shot from the top of the key. Chalk up 2 there. Doncic has got 9.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Cunningham for 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that does it for the first quarter. Pistons lead by 4. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from the Pistons so far in this one?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, Maxi Kleber is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Smart. Then it's Austin Reed. And it's LaRavia in at the 3 spot.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Now Vanderbilt. Nothing on the board. Shot clock at 6. Kleber with a screen on LeVert. Reeves. Rebound by the Pistons. Outside Robinson. Pass to Stewart. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Stewart's got his first points of the game. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 17 trade in the NBA. You might wonder why it makes sense to involve so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility, salary-wise, in these multi-team deals. It is enough to make your head spin, guys. This is where things are headed.
Big moves indeed. All right, Shams, we appreciate the update. So it's Detroit now after the basket by Los Angeles. And Stewart gets it to go.
Well, this is where Stewart should look to score. He can be very effective down low.
Reeves outside. Smart puts the pick in for Reeves. From downtown, offensive rebound. A second chance effort. The shot by Kleber, wide open. Drills it from outside. Kleber's got 5 now.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Outside Robinson. Stewart, a screen for Robinson. For the 3, Kleber with the rebound. Lakers trail by 3. Reeves outside. Vanderbilt, a screen on LeVert. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. For the Pistons, Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Holland. Jaden Ivey comes in for Karis LeVert. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Marcus Sasser. Dalton Connect, he's checked in for the Lakers. Gabe Vincent comes in for Marcus Smart. How about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball? Back to Cunningham. Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. And the dunk by Stewart.
Well, that's why this coaching staff wants Cunningham to have the ball and make the decisions.
They set the pick. To the middle, and stolen by Ivey. And now Ivey running the floor all by himself. And slam dunk by Ivey.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And sadly, Jaden Ivey's 2025 season, coach, was cut short by injury.
Yeah, it was really too bad, Kevin, because he was having a great year and an improving year as the time went on. This guy's just getting better and better. Both his shooting is improving and his decision-making, and it was a shame he didn't get to see that through to the end.
The Lakers making a switch here. Coloco's checked in. On the wing, Reeves. Ivey defending. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Clearly,
a foul.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
Free throw good, Reeves. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for the Lakers. And Reeves drops them both. Detroit leading by 3. Cunningham passes to Robinson. Back to Cunningham. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Cunningham's got 9 points.
Well, with the size that Cunningham has, he is a real handful inside.
Pass to Hayes. And here is Vanderbilt. Reeves outside. 5 to shoot. Now here's Vanderbilt. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Detroit. Cunningham's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Eichel. There's the triple. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 6 assists now in the game. Hayes with it. Scoreless thus far. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's where Cunningham does his best work, from the free throw line down.
Pass to Vincent. Jacks up a 3, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Detroit making a switch here. Duran's checked in, and then for Los Angeles. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Hayes, and Doncic is subbed in for Gabe Vincent. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Some changes for the Lakers. Andre Ayton's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's LeBron in for Austin Reeves. And here's Thompson. Pass to Robinson. Cunningham looking it over. Duran sets the screen for Cunningham. Offline from the high post. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. 7-point differential. And it's LeBron missing. For Detroit, they've gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Hachimura against Cunningham. Duran slams it in.
Yeah, there's Cunningham unselfishly giving up the ball. Great pass.
Here's Doncic. 9 points in the game so far. No good from LeBron. Here's Robinson, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Duncan Robinson, one of the more efficient three-point marksman coach in this league.
Yeah, look, Kevin, Duncan Robinson built his game around his three-point shooting, and the threat of the three has drawn more defensive attention, and Duncan Robinson has learned to make plays for other people based on the defense that he sees a much improved all-around basketball player.
The first free throw is good.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Harris is checked in for Detroit. Good on both.
Well, Robinson just knows who he is, which is a volume three-point shooter who can help space the floor.
Here's Doncic. Doncic going to work.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Lets it go from 11. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 13.
Well, this is the story of the night for that defense. They have not been able to contain Cunningham.
On the wing, James. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Duran with the screen on Hachimura. Harris passes to Duran. And Duran slams it in.
Moving well. Duran working in the two-man game.
Lakers trail by 11. Doncic outside. From deep LeBron. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. He's got 8.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Cunningham passes to Duran. Now Harris. Cunningham outside. Rebound the Lakers. Now here's LeBron. He's got 8. Doncic outside. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, some energy from Ayton there.
Pistons leading by 6. On the wing, Harris. Floats one up. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Doncic outside. James in the high post. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Lakers shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. Ivy's checked in for Detroit. Gabe Vincent, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And James no good on that one.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Now here is Harris. He's got 8. Cunningham gets the bucket. Lakers trail by 6. Doncic kicks to Ayton. LeBron outside. Doncic against Ivy. Pulls up. The shot comes out. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Wasted no time on that one. And now it's an 8-point Piston lead.
And how about the aggressiveness from Cunningham? Reading the defense and then just punishing them with that pull-up.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Stewart's checked in for Jalen Duran. The Lakers also with a sub. Reeves is checked in. Free throw no good for Ayton. And it's Harris with the ball for the Pistons. They've led by as many as 11 points. Cunningham finds Harris. Thompson sets the pick for Harris. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
The craftiness on his finish helped Thompson grab the whistle on that play.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Second team foul. At the line for Detroit, Thompson. Shooting one.
And the free throw, no good.
Well, it'll be fun to watch Asar Thompson develop over his first few years in the league.
Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Cunningham outside, pass to Harris. And here's Stewart, 5 on the clock. Releases. The shot by Ivy, no good. Lakers trail by 6. Reeves outside. James a screen on Ivy. Floats it up for James. Ayton finds Hachimura. Ayton sets the pick for Reeves. Offensive rebound. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, the 7-footer Ayton, when he's this close to the basket, he's looking for the jam.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Ivy. A 3-ball. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Doncic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
And the first one at the line is good.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
All free throws good from Doncic. There's 14 seconds left in the second quarter. Cunningham against Doncic. Fades and shoots. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
And so it's Cade Cunningham, the Detroit Pistons. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Here's Doncic. The forwards are Thompson and Harris. At the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivy. And it's Duren in at the center. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. That one's in there. The Detroit lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Ayton.
Well, there's the skill of Ayton, nailing the jump shot with confidence.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, the Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Kevin?
More to prove. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. And he can't get the first one. And you talk about size, coach, strength, and bounce. Jalen Duren drawing comparisons now to a young Dwight Howard.
Yeah, he certainly is, Kevin. And look, I like to be careful when we're making those kind of comparisons with a young player and a Hall of Famer like Dwight Howard. But there are similarities with the athleticism and the relentless approach to defense and rebound. Well, look, it seems like every time Jalen Duren is on the floor, he's looking to outdo himself, to raise his own standards as a player. I really like that about him.
Doncic, no good. Detroit leading by 6. Cunningham with it. He's picked up by James. Thompson, a screen on James. Cunningham passes to Thompson. Pass to Duren. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And so Ayton will bring it up for Los Angeles. In the second half, they've only given up one basket coming from the free throw line. Back to James. The jump hook. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Cunningham's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Thompson. Good work defensively by Reed. Lakers trail by 6. Here's Doncic. Count the basket and the foul. That's on Jalen Duren.
And how about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight. And the Pistons making a change here. Stewart's checked in. That free throw good from Doncic. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the 3rd quarter. Cunningham outside. Thompson a screen on Doncic. Here's Cunningham. And yes, it's good. Cunningham's got 21 in the game.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Cunningham against Doncic, and it's in there. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
Now, here's Stewart. He has 6. And he gets it back.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Lakers trail by 5. Doncic looking it over. From past the arc. Rebounded by the Pistons. They've led by as many as 11 points. Ivy kicks to Cunningham. Harris outside. Doncic against Cunningham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Hachimura's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Cunningham against Doncic. Outside, James. Reeves outside. Keeps it alive. The rebound by Ivy. Pistons leading by 5. Harris with it. Defended by Reeves. Harris dishes to Cunningham. The Pistons working the ball around now. Stewart with the screen on LeBron. Ivy kicks to Stewart. That three off the mark. Los Angeles has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Pass to Ayton. The kick out to LeBron. Three ball, LeBron James.
Showing some range, LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
Now Harris. Back to Cunningham. Thompson sets the pick for Cunningham. And Thompson throws it down.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the outs, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Now here is Hachimura. He has 7. Pass to LeBron. Ayton in the high post. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. That's 12 points for DeAndre Ayton.
And these are the shots you want Ayton taking. He's just so smart on offense.
Back to Cunningham. Shoots over Doncic. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
Now here's LeBron. 13 points in the game. Here's Ayton. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Ayton's got 14 points for the game.
Well, Ayton is quite literally a house in there.
Cunningham passes to Harris. Thompson in the corner. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 10.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Pass to James. Back to Hachimura. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The Pistons have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Now here is Harris. Into the lane and slam dunk by Harris.
And a nice mix of strength and agility. Harris able to explode for the slam.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Robinson's checked in for Cunningham. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Smart comes in for Austin Reeves. In the corner, Vanderbilt with it. Doncic kicks to Smart. Doncic bounce pass from deep. James, the shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one. Now Ivy, 13 points in the game. Stewart finds Harris. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And that's the kind of play that fires up your team. Harris with the strength to finish through contact.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And during this game, they sliced the D apart by just attacking the rim, flat out dominating them inside.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 4. Vanderbilt, a screen on Thompson. LeBron passes to Vanderbilt. Ayton with it. 14 points for him. Shot clock at 5. Over Thompson. James misses. Pistons leading by 4. Outside Robinson. Here's Thompson. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. And Doncic throws it down.
And sometimes defenses sleep on Doncic's ability to elevate. He is capable of throwing it down.
Pass to Harris. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Ivy. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. Lakers have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
The Lakers have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. That free throw good from Doncic. And some changes here for the Lakers. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Jake LaRavia comes in for James. And it's Austin Reeves in for Smart. And it's tied up with that one. Pistons have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Here's Stewart. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Good to see Stewart playing with aggression. This is how he attracts contact.
Pistons have been getting it done at the line. 10 for 12. Free throw good, Stewart.
A 2020 first-round pick. Isaiah Stewart is a load at 6'8", 250. Is very intense. He's a guy you want on your side.
And so he hits both. The Lakers trail. Doncic outside. Kleber sets the screen for Doncic. Over Ivy. Rebound by the Pistons. Stewart's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Ivy. Thompson looking for an opening. Stewart, a screen for Thompson. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. And here is Kleber. He has 5. Doncic right side. And here is Vanderbilt. Guarded by Harris. Just 5 on the clock. Vanderbilt finds Reeves. Los Angeles with another miss.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And Los Angeles guys shooting 47%, pretty solid. And here we go, the Pistons fast break. Thompson dishes to Harris. Stewart, a screen for Harris. Back to Thompson. Over Vanderbilt. Thompson misses. Lakers shooting around 44% in this third quarter. Doncic against Ivy. Pass to Doncic. For the lead. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Robinson. Fires from deep. Rebound the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Doncic against Ivy. Kleba with a screen on Ivy. Doncic kicks to Kleba. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Pass to Stewart. Inside, here's Harris. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And that's 15 points for Tobias Harris.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
Now, here's Vanderbilt. And here's Doncic from the arc.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Lakers trail by 4. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Vanderbilt the pass to Doncic. Kleba, the tip in on the offensive rebound. Kleba's got 7 points. Detroit has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Here's Ivy to the inside. Vanderbilt with the steal. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. It's Detroit. They're up by 2. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Jake LaRavia. Then there's Maxi Kleba. Then there's Smart, and it's Reeves in at the 2. Pass to Stewart. Takes a 3. Rebound the Lakers. Reeves outside. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Reeves has got the lead up to 1 now for the Lakers. Cunningham against Smart. Here's Holland to the left side wing. Clock at 6. Stewart with the screen on Reeves. And it's LeVert missing.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, you just couldn't get it done.
Cunningham against Smart. Pass to Vanderbilt. Smart against Cunningham. Smart misses.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
And good that time.
Due to that aggressive style of play on the offensive end, LeVert is kind of just used to contact at this point.
Now here's Smart. Pass to LaRavia. And here's Reeves outside. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Cunningham's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. Here's Holland. Vanderbilt defending. Reeves against LeVert. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Pass to Kleba. Stewart with the steal. LeVert against Reeves. LeVert kicks to Cunningham. Back to LeVert. Fires the 3. A rebound by the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Reeves. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Back to Vanderbilt. Reeves outside. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's LaRavia. And again, the Lakers no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
They get it again. Outside for Robinson. And it's off from three-point range. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Now, here's Kleber. He's guarded closely. Vanderbilt gets a wide-open look. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Detroit's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's LeVert, and Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Detroit making a switch. Duran's checked in, and then for Los Angeles. Dalton Connect, he's checked in for Jake LaRavia. Doncic comes in for Austin Reeves. And Vincent subbed in for Smart. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He cautioned his guys against forcing things at the arc, saying we can't make a rhythm happen, so don't force it. Take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for a renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
Here's Vincent. Los Angeles with another miss. Pistons leading by 4. Duran, the pass to Robinson. Back to Duran. Down low. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
Let me tell you something about Jalen Duran. This guy fears no one, and he plays with a mean streak.
Vincent with it, covered by Cunningham. On the wing, Doncic. Doncic converts inside.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. To the paint. It's intercepted. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Now, here's Cunningham. He's guarded by Connect. Cunningham drives in. Shoots over Connect. Cunningham's shot is off. Lakers trail by 4. Here's Kleber. Holland with the rebound. Inside. Shot's good by Duran.
Well, this is where Duran looks to score, and it's why he shoots such a high percentage.
Here's Connect. Rebound, Detroit. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Holland, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Now, here's Doncic. Launches a 3. Los Angeles with another miss.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to ease up off the threes.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. A different look here for Detroit. Tobias Harris is checked in for Holland. Thompson comes in for Robinson. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Karis LeVert. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. LeBron's checked in for Dalton Connect. And it's Austin Reeves in for Gabe Vincent. Lakers trail by 10. Reeves the pass to Ayton. Now here's LeBron. He's covered by Thompson. James, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Asar Thompson.
It's such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
LeBron James, 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's Detroit's ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Ivy passes to Cunningham. Over Doncic. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Lakers trail by 8. Doncic steps on the gas.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
Cunningham passes to Harris. Ivy on the wing. He's defended by Reeves. Los Angeles has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And when Hachimura is looking to score, it sometimes forces the D to get aggressive. Love the energy.
Louis, at the ball, 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Detroit leading by 5. Down low. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Well, give credit to Duren's teammates. They know he's got the hot hand, and they're feeding him the ball.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Ayton sets the pick for Doncic. To the middle. And Ayton throws it down.
Showing why he was selected first overall in the 2018 draft. Ayton looking absolutely dominant right now.
Now, here's Ivy. Lobbed up there for Thompson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
I think the rim could be 12 feet off the ground, and Thompson could still go get the lob.
To the inside. Here's Doncic. Oh, Doncic in traffic.
Right to the rim. Aggressive approach when it matters most.
Well, when it's this close, you want to put your best scorers in a position to succeed. That's exactly what happened.
And here's Harris from the arc. Lakers with the rebound. Now here's Ayton. Reeves outside. James outside. Doncic outside. Tipped away. The second chance shot is good.
And that's a huge score by Ayton. His team needed it, and he delivered there.
And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Pistons leading by 3. Now Ivy. Now Harris. Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
Time and time again, Harris stepping up with plays to help his team. That guy is a gamer.
Now, here's Doncic. And get the three.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Duren.
And I love that from Duren, playing with passion.
Third personal foul. 15 seconds. At the line for two. Durham.
That's good from Duren. And he can't hit the second. Lakers trail by 6. Here's Hachimura. The three goes down.
One thing you can say about Hachimura, he is not afraid of the challenge.
Now Harris. And there's the dunk.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
James against Thompson.
And LeBron used to getting hit. This is the level of attention this man attracts from the D.
At the line for the Lakers. James. LeBron James. 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Duren, and the rejection by Ayton. Here's Reed. Doncic outside. LeBron outside. Thompson against Doncic. Now Hachimura. And there's the three.
And you see the composure of Hachimura, not feeling the pressure of the moment at all.
Cunningham.
Second personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for Detroit. Cunningham. Cunningham. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Pressure-packed free throw, but he stayed calm and nailed it.
LeBron against Thompson. Now Doncic to tie it up. Duren pulls it down.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Cunningham inside. Over by LeBron. That one goes.
Cunningham's teammates and coaches trusting him in a big spot.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
James in the post. Working on Thompson. It falls!
Was there ever any doubt who they were going to go to? LeBron James is clutch.
Free throw good, James.
Yeah, terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Yeah, there you see Cunningham's willingness to take contact to battle for his shot inside.
Free throw is good, and that makes it a three-point lead. Cannot convert on the second. That misses. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now, Doncic. It's in!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jay Navi gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
That was a giant trip to the line.
And it's all about the three right here.
Yeah, and when your opponent knows what you need, it makes it that much harder to find an opening.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Well, that shuts the door on any hope of a comeback. Nicely done.
Hachimura fires. Down it goes for 3.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And now we've got the intentional foul. The first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game. And so the big win by Detroit in a tight game. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Well, I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that'll do it, folks. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.